Hi folks, Astronomy Live here. This morning I woke up to some interesting news. Overnight, the Catalina Sky Survey had discovered a small asteroid on an impact course for Earth. Now, this asteroid is only about 1 to 2 meters in diameter, but nevertheless it was going to make a big fireball in the sky, and this has only happened a handful of times where astronomers have discovered an asteroid prior to impact and been able to predict the appearance of such a fireball in the sky. The asteroid's temporary designation was CAQ-TDL2, but this was later given the permanent designation 2024 RW1. Now, this isn't a paid sponsorship. I genuinely have an itelescope.net account for exactly this reason, because if you have a transient event with no warning like this, the only way you're going to be able to observe it in some cases is to be able to fire up time on a telescope on the opposite side of the world from you. And that's exactly what I did here. I booked time on 2 telescopes on the iTelescope network in order to get some observations of this asteroid before it could hit Earth. Australia was perfectly positioned to see this asteroid coming in during its final hours. In these first images taken with T32, the asteroid is a faint streak moving quickly through the center of the field of view up and to the right. There's a much brighter asteroid up and to the right of center, but it's much slower moving. That's a known main belt asteroid called Pavo Nurmi. At this point, the asteroid was just a little bit further from Earth than our geostationary satellites, according to my determination of its orbit, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Here are the images taken on T30 about an hour and a half later. Now, these images are twice the exposure length of the previous images, but the streak is also longer because as the asteroid approaches Earth, its apparent velocity is increasing over time. These are the last images I was able to get of the asteroid because it passed into Earth's shadow less than 1 hour later. Here's my own independent determination of the asteroid's orbit, just using my own observations. Now, because I'm limiting myself to just my own observations over about a 90-minute period of time, the orbit determination is pretty uncertain. However, it does predict an impact at about the time that we know impact occurred. Although there were a lot of clouds over the Philippines at the time due to a nearby typhoon, there are quite a number of videos on X that show the impact through various amounts of clouds. But this is one of the best ones that I've found that is from a stationary perspective, not a handheld camera. Fortunately, the asteroid was too small to cause any damage, even if it had been over the Philippines directly. But unfortunately, asteroids about this size or even a bit larger are too small to be detected until the last minute, if they're even detected at all. Thanks for watching, and until next time, clear skies.